Good day, viewers. Welcome back to the channel. This is Crystal Animal Farms, Abeokuta, Ogun State, Nigeria. Today we are going to talk about how to care for pregnant rabbits. Yes, how do you care for a pregnant rabbit? Let us start from the time at which you prepare your female rabbit for breeding. Because caring for pregnant rabbit does not start when the rabbit is pregnant. Caring for the pregnancy has started before you introduce your female to the male. Now, the first thing you should look out for when breeding your rabbit is the female rabbit and the male rabbit must be healthy and in good condition. They must be well fed. The healthiness of the mother rabbit prepares her body properly to carry the pregnancy. When a rabbit is healthy enough to be bred and matured, of course it has to be at probably 5 months, 6 months and above before you can breed. At this stage, the rabbit must be healthy. When a rabbit is healthy and is ready for mating, the rabbit will have a very red and more obvious vulva. Let me show you a typical example of how the vulva of a ready female rabbit looks like. This is more very reddish and very obvious. Look at the vulva, this part here, you can see this is very reddish and bogus and is ready for mating. You can see the size of the rabbit itself. So this is a 4 kg mother rabbit. You can see the size. Look at my abdomen, look at my chest region. You can see these are quality rabbits here. You can call them New Zealand white if you like, or Ayla NG if you like. Once the female is ready and you have seen it the way we have shown in the video, then you now proceed by putting that female with the male. That is, you take that female to the male room. You don't take male to female, because instead of the male to be mating, it will start smelling the room and the new environment, and it will waste your time. But in this case, you take the female to the male room and mating will start immediately. You will see the male as it's crossing, it will fall off. That fall off means a successful mating. A successful mating has taken place. Now, after mating, you return back at least 1 fall off or 2 fall off, maximum of 2 fall off is okay for a successful mating. So once the mating is successful, you return the female back to her room and you start caring immediately. You can introduce your multivitamin once in a while. You can introduce A regularly as much as you can. There is no limitation in A. In dried A, just ensure that it is well dried. But if you are using fresh grass, limit it to smaller quantities like that. But if you are using a dry gray, you can give as much as you can to the rabbit. You continue like that and monitor the feeding rate of that female. Once you notice that the quantity of feed you are putting for that female is getting exhausted within a short time compared to how the female used to eat before, then that means that you need to increase the feeding of that female. You know, probably the pregnancy is positive and the female has babies that is getting more nutrients. So appetite will increase, that is, the female will eat more feed, so you have to supply more feed, more water. By the time it is 2 weeks, there's what we call palpation to dictate if a female is pregnant or not. Palpation is by using your hand. It has to be trained. It's a trained procedure. Probably in one of our videos on the channel, we'll demonstrate how to carry out palpation. But it does not mean that you are well trained to do so, because it has to be a gentle touch so that you will not damage any babies inside the rabbit's tummy. So it is a gentle touch to feel the presence of the developing babies inside the tummy, at the lower part of the tummy. So once you do that and you declare that this rabbit is pregnant, then you have to also increase your caring and also increase your feeding. Make sure there is no rebreeding during pregnancy. Probably sometimes you hear news or case whereby a male will jump from his own room, probably depending on the cage. That's why housing and caging material is very, very important. If you are using inferior material for building cages or housing, that the male that is nearby to a female can easily damage the material and get into a rabbit that is pregnant and rebreeding occur. This is where cases of premature births can take place. Rabbits have the ability to carry 2 pregnancies at same time. So by the time it is time to give birth to the 2 weeks old pregnancy, by the time the term is complete and the female wants to give birth, it has to give birth to everything out at once. So you see a lot of premature. Then mind you, because of the overcrowded pregnancy of both mature pregnancy and premature pregnancy, it may also result to death, stillbirth of even the real pregnancy. The ones that are matured, it can cause their stillbirth. Stillbirth means giving birth to dead babies. Now another aspect is that towards the end of the pregnancy term, rabbit pregnancy lasts for between 28 days to 32 days, but on normal average it is 31 days. So by the start of that 31, that is 30, 31 or probably 29, 30, some rabbits will start the nesting activity. That is, they will start scratching for a spot where they can give birth and start pulling out their fur around their tummy or their body part. They remove their fur to make nest. So at this time, here in our farm, we used to introduce nest box. This is a nest box. So we used to put this nest box in the cage. You look at the corner where the rabbit used to scratch or disturb and things like that. Fix the box in that region. The rabbit will know. That's in our own farm here. We used to do that a day to giving birth. That's if the rabbit is to give birth on the 31st, we'll put this box on the 30th, so that the rabbit will not mess this box up. If you have introduced this box like a week ago before the rabbit will give birth, the rabbit will mess the whole place up and poo inside, urinate inside. You have to clean it all the time. So to avoid that, we put it a day to when the rabbit will give birth. By the time you put it there, the rabbit instinct will know that this is where she will litter in, that she will give birth to. So you put that there. Once you put that there, the rabbit instinct will know where to litter. The rabbit most likely will litter inside the box. In the case where the rabbit did not litter inside the box, probably littered on the net of the cage, you can easily pick the babies and put them in the box. Anybody that is used to the rabbit farm can easily pick the rabbit and put it back in the box. In most kind of times, I may not even need to rub my hand with their fur, with their skin, or with their feet or anything. But some people do that to avoid the mother to reject the babies. After the mother has given birth, you have to still continue to care for that rabbit, because at that stage there will be increased rate of feeding. So you have to also increase the feed of that rabbit. Need for forages. If you are not giving multivitamin, you can use forages regularly, so that it will increase quality production of milk, of breast milk. Types of grain forages that you can use to boost milk production for the mother, I've tested and it is very good. I've tested Guinea grass. Guinea grass is so common in Nigeria and in most part of Africa as our common grass in this part of the world. Guinea grass, it is, you can see in the short video, the one we planted on the sack. so you can get it around you. It's very good to boost milk production. Timothy grass, fresh or dried hay, can also be used to boost milk production in the mother rabbit.
Thanks for watching this video to the end, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, I will urge you to subscribe to this channel and press the bell notification icon so you can get notified anytime we drop a new video. Do well to like, share and follow us for more content. Thank you.